Hello all, welcome to the castle. Today, Halo Episode 3. If you happen to be watching Halo, the show, and you're enjoying it, and you don't want to hear no criticism of it, you may want to leave this alone, because the kid gloves are coming off. And I've done my best to try to be fair to this show. I've tried to look at it from, if I come into it and I don't know nothing about the Halo universe, yada yada yada, moving on. At this point of the show, I think I have a funny feeling I know where this show is going. Not saying that it's 100%, I just have a feeling. For whatever reason, they haven't had the Master Chief in his uniform now for almost two shows. And that is one thing that has gotten on my nerves. The other thing, we have this blessed one, which is complete total bullshit, but that's neither here nor there. John is a blessed one, and a human girl that the Covenant had is also the blessed one. Spoilers. I'm fixing to spoil the hell out of this thing. In this episode, we have her backstory where she's on some trash planet. She's a poor girl. She's just lost and confused, and she almost got her first kiss. And her boyfriend or guy she's interested in got killed. The government comes, has some kind of artifact that blinks when it's pointed at her, and then we move to current events. And then we have the creation of Cortana. Now, there's a part of this that's funny to me, and there's a part of it that is sad, pathetic, sorry excuse for writers that whoever's, and in my opinion, it's worse than Batwoman, because at least they're trying to do their own thing. I'll give Batwoman that much. It's shit, but at least they're trying. This bunch of assholes, they're not even trying. They, I'm sorry, like I said, it's kind of funny. They straight up steal. And they changed it a little bit enough to where it might be unique, but it's still the idea behind it comes from a parody of Halo. Far superior to this shit. What am I talking about? Red versus Blue. I will make a separate video on that later because I'm done with this show. I don't know if I'm going to continue watching it. I hadn't made my mind up about it, but this episode really, I don't know, it didn't piss me off. It just rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm sick of Master Chief not being in his uniform. I'm sick of Master Chief not being behind the helmet. That's part of who Master Chief is. You're not supposed. And I know why they're doing it, because they don't know how to write Master Chief in order for him to be human. And that's part of what's happening. He's regaining his humanity. Basically, it's RoboCop. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. I've seen it done better. And the fact that they named it Epsilon. Oh my God. I almost punched my television screen. I was that close from it. I was like, you sorry sons of... God. I was that... It triggered me because they straight up stole that from Red versus Blue. For those of you that do not know what I'm talking about, trust me, I will have another video on this because it is far superior. Don't get me wrong. For all you people that are watching, the people that are reviewing this show and they're giving out other Halo shows to go watch, I completely agree with any Halo show that has come before this. Any little short, anything is better than this crap. But Red versus Blue is just funny. And the fact, and like I said, it's a straight up parody. But the first 3 or 4 seasons are kind of just gags. But after that, Red versus Blue turns into one hellishly good story. But that being said, I just could not believe they stole a name that Red versus Blue made up. I, and that's part of my problem with not just this universe, but Disney, Warner Brothers. They're borrowing ideas from games, and they're also combining games. Like Master Chief, they've said that in the first episode, talking about the Skillian Verge. That's not in. I'm not. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. And there's other stuff in this that is borrowed. There's a asteroid field that looks just like it come out of Mass Effect. Yes, I don't care what anybody. I know it ain't exactly, but the idea is very, very familiar. Omega. That's all I got to say about that. And they just don't have an original bone in their body. They can't come up with anything new. All they can do is pervert and destroy. This show is shit. I give the first episode a chance. I think it was a 6 out of 10. The second show was 4 out of 10. This one is even worse. Not because it's bad, but just the how it just triggered me in a way that it just set wrong with me, rubbed me the wrong way. As far as I'm concerned, this show could just go to hell. And that's all I've got to say about it. I mean, and I try to be upbeat. I've tried to really like this show. I'm sorry, I just can't do it no more. These people can't even come up with their own storyline. They have to go borrow, and that's been the whole show. They've taken little tidbits out of the game, little tidbits out of books, little tidbits here and there. But this is straight up out of and I know what the showrunners think. It's cute. We'll throw in an Easter egg. Whatever. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next video.